These are just a few of the hilarious / disturbing lo-fi homemade videos you get when you type the word iDosing into YouTube. Apparently, iDoses are downloadable digital drugs, and they give you a completely legal, non-chemical high. The idea is they come in the form of audio files, you plug in, you press play, and if this evidence is anything to go by, you should get the mother of all cum faces. There are websites all over the internet that claim to give you iDoses that replicate the effects of real drugs like marijuana, peyote, etc. Technically, listening to an unpleasant noise is not actually against the law, unless you count the laws of common sense. Thankfully, the ABC have advised us that common sense law is unenforceable. So we've decided to do a little experiment. With your hard-earned tax dollars, we have bought marijuana, cocaine, and just to kick it old school, some opium. Now, believe it or not, there may be some genuine scientific basis to these digital drugs. iDosing is built on an audio technique called binaural beats, which has actually been around since 1839. The idea is 2 sounds are played simultaneously, one in each of your ears, at a slightly different frequency, and they cancel almost all of each other out, leaving a third imaginary beating noise. Now, apparently, you can use this technique to lead the brain into various different states. Your brainwaves operate on different frequencies, ranging from the high-functioning gamma waves right down to the deep meditative theta waves. And when I encounter a binaural beat, my brainwaves are supposed to move into that theta state, and it's here where all the trippy effects should kick in. Alpha theta brainwave training has been reported to bump endorphin levels and even create false memories. And this is what digital drugs sound like. Okay, so that was marijuana, which was possibly the most bored I've ever been in my life. Kind of more woozy and discombobulating than high, and there was kind of a weird tingling thing that ran through it as well. Cocaine sounds like Vangelis. That was really unpleasant, actually. I could not wait to get out of that. It does make you quite fidgety, which is kind of consistent with cocaine. Opium gave me the worst headache. It feels like a tight, sharp thing that kind of goes from about here up to here. Why is it so bright in here? So there's definitely an effect, but was anything actually going on in my brain?
Certainly in terms of your alpha, which is your awareness pattern, there was no change.
We restaged the experiment in the neurology department of Macquarie University.
The ability of the brain to react to different stimuli is infinite.
Would it be reasonable to assume that this is a placebo effect that I had?
Yeah.
And yet iDosing still whips up controversy.
Websites are luring kids with free downloads of so-called digital drugs.
It could lead to illegal drug use.
The sensationalist coverage isn't surprising. Downloadable drugs give you this 3-for-1 fear deal. You got fear of technology, fear of what teenagers get up to, and the good old-fashioned fear of drugs. It's the perfect triple threat. As for the perfect high, not quite.